What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all see the title, man. Don't chase love, build love. And what does that mean? It really just means that a lot of times, like in this music business and in life in general, I try my best to touch a little bit on both. But in music business, a lot of people always talk about how they don't get the support. Like, man, ain't nobody coming to my show. Ain't nobody buying my music. Ain't nobody doing this. Ain't nobody showing me no love. Ain't nobody showing me no love. I can't get no love. Well, one of the biggest mistakes we make is thinking that love is automatically something that people are obligated to give and to show you um, in music and in life. Um, we have to build love, levels of love up. And that comes from putting ourselves in a position where our art becomes something that is demanded. It's a demand. When you work so hard to create good music, when you work so hard to just create a good product in general, when you work so hard to just be a good person in general, then all of a sudden you find yourself and whatever the product that you've created, you find that in demand. People have to have it. People got to get a piece of you. They want it. They are anticipating not only what you currently have, but they also, once they get what you currently have, they ready to know what you got coming next. And that same is to be said about your personality and your spirit and your way as a person. When you're a good person, you do right by people, you treating people right and doing the best you can by them, and they see the love that you're giving. If they're not shady, if they're not manipulative, if they're not dirty and trying to use you and take advantage of you, then they will recognize that love. It's like, wow, this person is really giving of themselves. This is a good person. This is somebody I want to gravitate towards and be around. You know, and that's how you build love. That's how you make people want to rock with you. They can't wait till you come around. They love when you come around. When you hit the door, they flock. They want to get a piece of you because of what you've already given out. It's called doing your work early. If you do your work early, if you do your work on the front end, then you'll reap the rewards on the back end. We can't just think that automatically. Oh well, hey, I'm declaring myself to be a singer today. I'm declaring myself to be a rapper today. Everybody come love me. Everybody come show up and honor me and praise me. It don't work like that. We the world we live in, man. It's a give and take world, and you have to understand that you need to be willing to give something to the people. That's how you think the drug dealers hook you. And I don't mean they just use a drug analogy as if to glorify it, but I'm using the principle of it to say, like, the first thing they gonna do, they gonna let you sample the dope. They gonna give you some dope for free, and then if they know and when they know that the dope is good, they give you a little sample and you going on about your business, and they just do this and like, he'll be back any minute now because they know what they got. Now, when it comes to that love, it's not that you trying to sucker nobody or trick nobody in. It's basically you're doing the same thing, but just with your spirit, having a good spirit, having a good heart. And sometimes even if you're in a business, uh, it might not be about you having a good heart. It may that because there's some dirty, rotten, evil people in the music business, but they happen to make great music. So if they happen to make great music, then that's what will be in demand, even if their personalities are not as favorable as people would like them to be. So don't get caught up in assuming that you're just supposed to get love because everybody should just be loving on you like that. You have to really be ready to work. You have to really be ready to put in the time and do the things that will organically grow that, as I said earlier, that demand for you. When you're in demand, People want you. That's a good feeling to have. It's a good feeling to have when people want you. And because it validates your work, it validates your effort. And you say, you know what, yeah, okay, I guess I'm going down the right road. I am doing something right. Um, but sometimes you ain't even done nothing. You have no notches on your belt, so to speak, and you just waiting, just sitting around. Well, that love ought to be coming in a second. Like, no, it's not. It's not gonna ever come until you qualify yourself to receive it. And it's not hard to do as a person because it's just simply about being a good person. Um, the right and the wrong people will come to you. Just got to learn how to distinguish between the two. But in our field, in this entertainment field, this music field, I don't just say entertainment, but this music field that we're in, you got to give something to people that they can actually fall in love with. You have to make them feel you and want to be a part of your movement. You have to make them want to become one with your mind based on what comes out of your mouth, based on what they hear you say, based on how your art made them feel, based on how positively transformative your work is. When you get to that point, then you have organically built love, and it's going to come, it's going to pour in, it's going to naturally flow in, and that should be the goal. Don't rest on your laurels. Don't get entitled. Don't feel entitled. Don't expect anything. You can't expect. You have to be careful with your expectations even when you're doing everything right, because you just don't know how it's going to be received. Now you can expect it based on the law. What I mean when I say the law of just uh, reciprocation. Just when you give, naturally you're blessed to get it back. But don't expect it. Keep working. Keep working and don't stop, man. The love will come. Love begets love. When you give it, you get it. Can't take no shortcuts. You can't be slick with it. All right, man. It's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all go check out the new episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast featuring the homie Lord Sage. It's on YouTube right now, and I'll catch y'all later on. Peace.